Imagine if I told you the story of a European champion who had the biggest following in their country and now face a future with a different club name, a different club badge, and possibly no history. It scarcely sounds believable, but that's the situation here in Romania, facing Steaua Bucharest.
Now, as we're speaking, we don't have a football club.
Steaua is Steaua and it will always be like this.
It's humiliating.
They want to scream Steaua Bucharest.
We are Steaua Bucharest.
Nobody thought this would get so far.
Steaua, one of the most successful teams to emerge from behind the Iron Curtain, with the 1986 European Cup final win over Barcelona, their greatest achievement. But a legal battle over the club's naming rights now threatens to eradicate their entire existence. So to start with, I'm going to speak to a guy who's written a book about the club's history.
Steaua, it was a team of the army. The nickname of Steaua was the soldiers, the military. In 1919, the army said, okay, we don't have money to pay the players from Steaua Bucharest. In 1999 appeared Becali. They said, okay, I have money. I'm not interested in football, but I have money. Without no lawyer, no nothing, no papers. Okay, starting from this moment, I'm Steaua Bucharest. 10 years, nothing. Very good, I give money, you give me results. When Becali entered in the prison, in jail, the things changes.
Catalan goes on to tell me that since Becali went to jail for unrelated offences, the other non-privatised, less wealthy sports of Steaua Bucharest saw an opportunity to make some money.
Mr. Becali, do you have any documentation? No. Okay, you want to appear with Steaua Bucharest, da? Give us some money. And appeared this separation, the great schisma. So, in this moment we have a club with records, logo, everything,
trophies,
but no money, and Becali with money, but without logo, records, palmarès, stadium, etc. Who come here in the middle? The supporters and the team.
After speaking with Catalin, as much as he gave us so much insight, I think I've got more questions than answers. So I've brought over Emi. Emi was actually at one of the games where the Steaua Bucharest basically couldn't actually have any identity at all. Well, what actually happened at that game?
Basically, they eliminated all identity signs on their kits, on their substitute benches, inside the stadium. There wasn't any sign of the club people used to know as Steaua. And the club's name was also erased from the scoreboard.
What did it say?
It just said hosts. The Ultras fans from one stand weren't in the stadium. It was a very awkward situation. We never witnessed something like that before.
Steaua Bucharest SA is the new name.
That's the new name, the name of the company, and its name officially used by the football club now. That's why the fans are so upset, because this is not their club.
After meeting with Emi, he took me to see one of Gigi Becali's properties. Gigi ran the club in his own lavish way from this palace, but I need to get a better understanding of Steaua's place in Romanian society before all this happened. So Emi is taking me to meet former Steaua and Romania national team manager, 93-year-old Angelo Niculescu. Tell me, how much do Steaua Bucharest mean to Romanian football?
Care a fost numărul 1 în România. A fost o echipă de elită și continuă să se mențină și la ora actuală cu mari eforturi.
The Army's contribution to this club is really quite significant, isn't it?
Da, foarte important.
Yeah,
Și nu numai a armatei, a întregii țări. Pentru că și civilii au îmbrățișat această echipă și au susținut-o și o susțin în continuare.
We're in the darker days now, but if we go back to 1986, when Steaua won the European Championship, what was that like?
A fost o mândrie, nu numai pentru iubitorii fotbalului din România, dar a fost pentru întreaga țară, așa, din acest punct de vedere.
If this new club is formed the way it looks like it's going, is that memory wiped?
E un eveniment care nu o să dispară. Are putere de existență totală peste tot.
How important is it that this situation gets resolved?
Este foarte importantă și va trebui să găsească rezolvare, pentru că altfel se va ajunge la intervenții populare.
That was really special. Angelo's words and his apartment that is a shrine to football, I think, is a really good indication of just how important this game is to the city and especially a club like Steaua. I've been invited to a training session and straight away it's blatantly obvious that this is a club with a bit of an identity crisis.
Get off my back now, I'm on my bended knee, don't ask forgiveness, or won't you please, please leave.
So I'm sitting down with their striker Raul to see if the players are affected by these off-field issues.
For the players, it doesn't matter so much. We were focused on trainings.
Will we see a full stadium tomorrow?
Normally they should be here, support us. This is Steaua Bucharest.
Yeah.
This is the club that they love and support for many years.
I couldn't help but notice that your logo.
Yes, we have some problems with that. Our fans, they are a bit upset.
Is it a strange feeling playing in a kit with the logo covered up?
It's strange, it's an odd feeling, it's not nice, but what can we do?
In a perfect world, would you like to have your old badge back?
In a normal world, we should have our brand and logo and everything, name and everything.
But it's not a normal world in Romanian football.
It's not a normal world, yes. It's a true fact.
So we've just finished training with the players and we've managed to contact some of the ultras of the active north end of Steaua Bucharest. They're called Palooza Nord and they've invited us out to the outer suburbs of Bucharest to hear their side of this whole situation.
Momentan este o situație foarte complicată, pe care nici noi nu înțelegem. Numai noi, suporteri, suntem cei care suferim din acest scandal.
Do the military have a role in this whole crisis?
The army won the badge. That's clear. But what happened with our colors? What happens with the names, Steaua București? What happens with the palmares? We don't know.
De aceea și noi nu am vrut să ne implicăm, am vrut să fim echidistanți față de ambele părți, ca să înțelegem fenomenul și ce se întâmplă.
It's important to know that we love the army. We love the club.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. We lost jobs for Steaua. We lost girlfriends. We lost time.
Will you go to the game?
No.
No, momentary, no.
Until we understand what happens, no.
We go rugby, we go polo,
We go to the other
handball,
sports.
all Steaua Bucharest, all. Că noi vrem momentan, fără să trecem la următoarea etapă, să punem o ușoară presiune pe conducerea clubului și pentru că ei considerăm că trebuie să ducă să forțeze un pic, să afle situația exactă, să trateze, să se încheie situația asta în care suntem acum. Deci acest nume trebuie respectat și ajutat dus mai departe, nu distrus.
With the news that Palooza Nord aren't going to attend tomorrow's derby against Rapid, I've managed to track down a contact for the other active fan group, Palooza Sud, to try and get their take on it all. And it just so happens that they're going to support Steaua's basketball team tonight, a team which is still allowed to use the illustrious Steaua logo and name.
Okay, so for the first time on Copa 90, we're minutes before tip-off, not kick-off. The atmosphere, aesthetically and vocally, it's almost the same. The terrace is full, absence come naturally, or perhaps it's because these guys, these obsessives of Steaua Bucharest, don't have a football club anymore, and the basketball team still has the identity, still has the documentation. It is still associated with the army, the real Steaua Bucharest. It's incredible that you guys can't do this in the football terrace at the moment.
It's also for rugby, for handball, for polo.
Every time, every game. Your passion is incredible, man. We'll speak after the game. We'll speak after the game.
Sandro, thank you for having me, man. How much does Steaua mean to you?
It means everything. And now it's all gone. We feel like some big picture of our life is missing.
The basketball team that we saw tonight play, with this amazing support you gave them,
Yeah.
are they the same as that?
No, they belong to the real club.
But that's heartbreaking because football was the start of Steaua.
Yes, of course.
It was at the
every
core.
one of us came to the stadium to see football.
And that's just gone.
Yeah,
Cut.
that is gone because we are not going anymore to the football.
I mean, is there any hope?
Steaua Football Club is something else now. It's have no relation with the other.
It's not the club that you grew up supporting. Sorry to hear that. I hope things work out in the future, man.
Yeah.
Best of luck. Thank you so much for your words.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so it's match day. In fact, it's actually derby day. And we've got on-pitch access, but this is not the kind of derby that I'm really used to. Everything's kind of panning out like we were told. The away fans, they've turned up in numbers and they're making some serious noise. But the home fans, Steaua, their support, whilst there's a couple of thousand, really isn't doing much. You can feel there's a strange atmosphere. They've got banners against the new club logo and they're not chanting. So I think what's best is to speak to them and work out, if they're against all of this, why they're still rocked up.
I'm here for Steaua. I'm a Steaua supporter for 25 years.
But to many, this isn't the real Steaua.
The situation is very divided. First of all, we have the hardcore fans, which are very related to history, to the badge. On the other hand, we have supporters which you see right now on the stadiums. They are very connected to results and game, and they spend time to the stadium and watching football.
Same game, is the same people, is the same football players.
Yeah.
Nothing changed.
You know Bekali, yes,
Yeah.
the Steaua owner, he should have thought that this judgment day will gonna come, yeah.
One of the substitute players in the strangest thing I think I've ever seen in a live football match has ran towards his ultras and just started screaming at them. That was surreal. In coming out here to Romania to investigate this whole saga, one thing becomes really apparent. Whilst Bekali's got the money and the military have the naming rights, it's the supporters that have the best intentions at heart, the love for this club. And the organisations and characters fighting over money and ego need to realise that, like we always say on Copenhagen, football without fans is nothing. And that's definitely the case here at Steaua. And for the good of Romanian and world football, a resolution needs to be found so that that atmosphere we saw the Steaua supporters produce on the basketball bleachers comes back to its rightful place, the football terraces.